How's it going, trucking junkies? We're here at Central State in Jasper, Alabama. I picked up some coils yesterday. At Precoat in St. Louis. Well, Granite City is where it's at. It's right outside of St. Louis. And this is the stuff that you basically use all of your securement on. Like everything you got. Before we go any further, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. That one doesn't want to come off. Okay then. I'll get it off here in a little bit. So the shorts that I've been doing, the last one didn't do as well as the first two. I don't get it. YouTube is fickle. You never know what's going to actually get you the views. It's like a roller coaster of emotions. You make a video and you do the editing and you think it's really good and you think, man, this one should do pretty good, and then it's like one of the worst ones you have. and then you're disappointed and you're like, what happened? Why? You just never know. It's like YouTube roulette. And what's funny about it is your video, you can make a video and it'll come out, and then someone else will make a video and it'll be the exact same video, and yours may do wonderfully and theirs don't do anything, or the opposite, which is usually what happens with me. Is, you know, the other person's will do great and yours will do crappy. And if you don't know anything about YouTube, there's an algorithm that pushes your videos out to people, right? And it takes into account the first couple of hours that your video is shown. And if it does well, they'll push it out to other people. They'll go, oh, well, this person likes it. They like this stuff. Let's see if other people who like the same stuff that they like will also like this video. And there's a lot that goes into it. There's a thing called SEO, all the hashtags and the other tags that you have, how you share it, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. It'll drive you nuts after a while. But what you have to think about, and what I think about when I'm doing this stuff, is the people that are watching my stuff, they're trying to decide whether or not they want to do this most of the time, or they're trying to decide if they want to come to Maverick or whatever. And you just got to remember, you know, you're helping people. Get off there. And that's how I rationalize it. It's like, I am helping people. Oh, come on now. Okay. Well, minus one bungee there. Get off there. But yesterday was pretty uneventful, as are most days. Use those two. And when I picked this trailer up, they had stuck the steel tarps on this side, which I don't particularly like, because I'm so used to them being on the other side. And I could move them, but you know, that's a lot of work. There's a lot of times we're in, you know, kind of a hurry, and by the time you stop for the night, yeah, I don't want to mess with them. So the other day, when I was getting my trailer fixed, I was standing outside. Talking to some truck drivers there at Maverick. And oh, get off there. And our social media manager drove up, and she came over there and talked to us. And she asked us, she said they've been tasked with trying to get existing flatbedders to come to Maverick. And she asked our opinion. So Maverick's wanting to get a few more seasoned drivers to Maverick, wanting them to come in. Maverick's kind of got this reputation. Well, they're building a reputation of them being a starter company. And I mean, I get it, we have a school, you know, and the training is excellent. You know, so it's not a bad thing for people that are coming into the industry. That's how I did it. You know, I got my CDL at Maverick. I got, and I've been with them you know, ever since. And that should tell you something, okay? They lose a lot of students after their contract is up. So every school you go to that is run by a trucking company, you have to sign a contract, and you have to be there for so long after you get your CDL, because they discount the schooling for you. All right, if I wanted to go get my CDL on my own at that point, it's going to be about $4 grand. All right, I paid just at $3 grand for my CDL schooling. Now, if you take out the gift cards that they gave us, I say they're gift cards, they're not really gift cards. They were prepaid visas. And those helped pay for stuff while we were in school. Helped pay for the permit. It helped pay for the any kind of eating or anything we needed, stuff like that. Because some of these people coming into school, they don't have anything. They're coming because they need it. Where? So it's not a bad deal, right? You get a discount and you got to sign a contract. Well, after their contract, they go somewhere else, because there's bonuses that are given, sign-on bonuses, crap like that. I'm gonna tell you, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. All right, it may look like they're a good company. It may look like they care, but I'm gonna tell you, all trucking companies, there's only one thing they care about. All right, getting this freight where it needs to go safely. That is their main priority, because they're a business, right? And I know I got some of you guys out there that are rolling your eyes and saying, my company cares about me, they treat me like family. Look, you're not family. All right, you work for the company. If you're a company driver, you work for the company, and they will find someone else to replace you if you screw up. Okay? It just is what it is. Business does not care about your feelings. All right? But I digress. Maverick is trying to get some seasoned people in. And I want you guys to know that if you are a seasoned driver and you want a place that will get you the miles, keep you safe, and work with you if you have issues, Maverick's a place. Seriously, I've had issues, okay, and I've talked to my fleet managers, and we've talked about the issues, and we've worked all those issues out. Right? A lot of times what happens is they say that you're going to be family, but when it comes down to it, they still need your truck number, if you get somebody that's not your fleet manager to know who you are. My fleet manager doesn't need my truck number, but his partner does. When I call my fleet manager, hey man, it's Jeremy. And Lou's all like, what's up, Jeremy? And I'll tell him what's going on. And he fixes it because he's a good fleet manager. You know, or if he calls me, he knows exactly who he's talking to. You know, and he knows that if there's an issue, I'll fix it. Not that I have issues, because I don't let them stew. Right? But like I said, if you're a flatbedder and you're looking for a different place to go, come to Maverick, try them out. And yeah, they offer a small bonus, I do believe. Whatever, you can go to their website, they'll put them on there. But if you know what you're doing, if you know what you're doing and you want to make money, this is the place to go. I've been with them for 3.5 years, and I'm close to the door of 100 grand a year. All right. And that's not bad. The first year I started, they guaranteed 65 grand a year. I made 77. But it's not all about that pay. They have excellent benefits. Healthcare, it's cheaper than a lot of them. A lot of trucking companies out there. My son, he pays almost twice as much in healthcare than I do because he works for a smaller company. My 401k match, that's, if nothing else, that should bring people to the table. They match up to $5,000 a year. And I don't know of any company that does that. In trucking, not in trucking. I worked for one of the largest companies in the world. Twice. For almost 20 years. Actually, it was 20 years. And they only matched $1,500 a year. Yep. And you make enough out here doing this to where 10% into 401k is not going to hurt you at all. You'll never miss it. And when the economy goes south, these little smaller companies that you might be driving for are not going to have the same big contracts keep you moving like Maverick can. It's just the reality of things. I'm talking to the camera. So I'm talking to the camera. It just is. That's just like this place I picked up from yesterday. That place used to be packed. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, dude, you had to wait in line for I don't know, a couple of hours just to get in. Yesterday I was right in. There was nobody in line, nobody picking anything up. And don't get me wrong, I don't want the economy to go down, but it's going to. It's already headed that way. So you might want to think about coming to a company that's a little more stable, got more people. Or more trucks, more contracts. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Be right back. My tag's going to get you ready.
All right, thank you.
I'm bring my forklift on my way back, get these pallets off.
Okay, I'll get the chains off of it. Ow. And that's why I wear a hard hat. So if you're sitting in a parking lot somewhere, waiting on a job for the last 4 hours because the company says you ain't got anything, call Maverick. Tell them Jeremy sent you. I'm sure they'd appreciate it.